Hello, good morning and welcome to New Forest Morphs. It's Tuesday morning and Jared and I have finished the clean. Just to give you an update, we had the new pickup come yesterday. Emily managed to record the pickup. I'm going to share that with you now. So just go live.
So my PMC Pythons 4. It's got a nice little designer bag, which I really like the look of. Let's have a little look inside, see how it's doing. It's really pretty. Beautiful animal that is. Lovely animal. Beautiful. OD, yellow belly, leopard, Pastel, triple het, clown, pied, and ultraclown. Feet. Some water fruit. So let's plug that in there. Alright, thank you very much, Emily.
So Emily did the video for me last night. I was a little bit tired, it came quite late, so I'm half asleep there, probably still I'm half asleep, but it was really exciting to have the new pickup arrive, and thank you to Paul Christian at PMC Pythons, and thank you to Wild Racks for doing the delivery, which was very efficient and very well organised. So I'd like to thank Liam who dropped it off yesterday, and also Jared, we've had a couple of other things going on in terms of one or two of our YouTubers have been commenting, and they really appreciated the last video yesterday, and sending a little bit of love and support for Joey. He's had some issues with his collection, Jared, and I think he's lost a few animals and he's had a mite infestation, so we're sending a bit of love to Joey. I hope he can get on top of things on his end, and that he can actually find out what's going on there, but giving him a little bit of love and support as well. And the other thing we've got, Jared, is we've got a couple of new pairings to do, Jared. So let's just discuss the two pairings. One of them is your favourite project, which is the it's the gravel highway clowns, isn't it? And
Pastel highway clowns.
Yeah. So have a quick look at it, Jared. We've got Bella and Monty going together today. So Bella shut out yesterday. We thought we'd take the opportunity to pair her, and Monty, we believe, is carrying the gravel clown, but he's a lesser pastel, hopefully gravel clown. Not 100% certain. Unfortunately, we couldn't get a gravel testing on him because there were some issues in Europe getting the test. So we've decided to put what we think is our best guest. We've got choice of three boys. And let's just decide how did we arrive at that, Jared? Because we could have used Finn. Now Finn, we think, is a gravel clown boy. And if you look at Finn, I think he's going into shed right now, but he's got all the patterns and look of a gravel clown. And what are you looking for, Jared, in a gravel clown when you're trying to identify one?
It's quite hard to tell, to be honest. There's not really a distinct thing you're looking for, but oftentimes you can tell that they look a little bit more gravelly.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bit more pixelated, a bit more dirty.
Yeah. Are you looking for extra outlining around the alien heads as well?
I find that with the lighter coloured snakes, yeah.
Yeah.
Like a blacker line.
Yeah.
But again, it's 50-50 chance, really.
Yeah. So
some
Finn,
people know, but I can't tell. 100%.
So Finn is the brother of Monty. Now, when Monty was a baby, he looked very gravelly just to us, and as he's got lesser in him and Pastel, they fade over time. So you suddenly start thinking to yourself, do they really have gravel? So I think proof will be in the pudding. If we get a clutch out of her and we end up with some highway clowns, we'll know what's going on. By all means, share a picture of what Monty was like as a baby.
He was a baby.
So that was the other option we had.
That was him as a baby.
Yeah.
So you can see the dark outlining, really brown dorsal.
Yeah.
It looked gravelly to me, so hopefully
Yeah, now she's a het clown, which means that half of them will be clowns.
Yeah,
We think that Pickle's definitely got the gravel.
I think so. Yeah.
And if we bring him out, I'll show you what he looks like. We were tempted, but then we thought het to het's going to give us a 1 out of 4 chance. But the chance of hitting a highway, which is like a gravel to a yellow belly, would actually be even harder if we use this boy. But we think that this boy does have the gravel. Yeah. And as you can see, he has. Is he super pastel as well, Joe?
I think so. My guess would be a super pastel because of how white that head stamp is.
Yeah.
Super pastel, lesser gravel het clown.
Yeah.
That's what I assume.
It's got some crazy patterns on him, but also you were talking about the extra granity look in the colours of the. If you look at around here, you see all the extra gravelly look around the alien heads.
Yeah.
At the top, and I think the lesser fades it out. But I think because he's not a clown version, I think we can see more of the gravel in this boy than we can in the visual clown, which seems to be washing out with age. But we're hoping that he's still carrying that gravel, so proof will be in the pudding, and we'll have to see what's happening there. The other option we had was to put in the original father, Skip, who's a gravel guaranteed, and but again, he's a het clown. He is a pastel, but we didn't really want to do that because we didn't want to have the 1 in 4 chance, we want a 1 in 2 chance of hitting a clown. So I think that was really the thinking behind it, Jared. So you did capture the original pairing. Let's see if I can find that for you guys and get on to my videos. So let's have a little look. There we go.
This is your project. So we've got a beautiful looking girl, which is Bella. She just shed out, and we're going to pair her for the first time with Monty. Monty is, we're hoping he's a gravel lesser pastel clown, and she's a yellow belly, orange dream, leopard het clown girl. So hopefully we'll get a lock. We'll see in the next day or two. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll see what happens there, Jared. Now,
Right, we've got Bingo, who's just shed out.
So we've got another one here.
Going into Caramel, Ultra Girl.
And this guy is a banana leopard clown pied boy, and he's doing really lovely. And we're going to put him into Caramel now to see how he gets on. Last month they tail to tail, so hopefully this time he will be able to find her and explore her and do the business. So there we go. So we've got 2 pairs today, and this one's another exciting project, Jared, isn't it? Because we've now got Bingo that's just shed out. He gave us a beautifully clean shed. In fact, it was stuck on the lid of his hide, wasn't it? I was trying to find it. Where's this shed gone? But he actually glued it to the top of his hide. But he's a lovely looking boy, isn't he? And we've put him with Caramac, so we're hoping to be able to hit some triple hets there. She's a ultramel girl, and we're trying to hit the banana. I think it's, bless you, Jared. Banana leopard triple hets would be wonderful, wouldn't it, Jared? So we'll see how they get on this time.
And with the girl that you just bought, that's a triple het. You want to get the banana leopard into it?
Well, absolutely. So the triple het that we've got is also the girl, which we just showed you off. Now she's carrying extra genetics as well, isn't she? So if we produced a boy from that pairing and plugged that into that girl, because the girl will need another year or so to go, and the boy will need a year or so to go, it might be just the perfect project to kind of match the two together.
It'd be triple to triple het. So the odds are low.
1 in 64, are you? So
yeah.
I'm trying to work it out. So double het to double het's 1 in 16. Triple het will be 4 times that, won't it? So you're looking at 1 out of 64, is it?
I think so, yeah.
I think it's another 4 times that. It's 1 4 times 1 4 is 1 out of 16 times 1 out of 4 would be 1 out of 64. So in theory we'd have to try 8 times with 8 eggs to get what we need.
Or you put Bingo into her and produce possible het ultramels, which are clown pieds.
Yeah, it's probably the safer way to go, isn't it? So we'll get Bingo nice and strong. So there we go, there's a little bit of an approach to take there. So we're thinking ahead, and we're going to rest all our boys, and we're going to feed a bit later this week. We've got 1 or 2 people visiting the facility this week. I think Jared,
got someone coming Thursday.
You've got someone for Thursday to pick up that beautiful albino, so we're grateful for that. So another cell. and we're going to start putting more snakes on Morph Market, Jared. Let's just have a little look and see what is available, so in case anybody else out there would like to pop in and pick up a snake. So we'll just go through some of our hatchlings and see what we've got, Jared.
I'll probably start with the ones over here.
You want to start over here first? Okay.
Yeah, because we labelled them up.
So let's have a little look and see
I'll
how
let you
they
get them
do.
out.
Yeah. So here we go. So this is a really beautiful one, isn't it? Now it's starting to get a lot of speckles, and this is a pied cinnamon. We think it's carrying
Pastel and yellow
pastel
belly.
and yellow belly as well. And I wonder what its weight's doing. Should we just weigh it up and see how it's doing? But this will be a wonderful project for anyone's dream school project, and it is a girl as well, and she's doing really well. So let's just have a little look and see. She's getting up to 300?
375.
375, so making good progress. Now I think we put her on Morph Market for I think £700, and I think as it's Black Friday coming up, we'd probably offer a 20% discount off that, Jared. So we'd probably knock it down to say 550, 600 if anyone's interested. Do hit us up, because as I say, it's got a lot of codoms in there. She's well progressed, so if you're interested.
Did we say she's het lav?
She is het lav as well. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. We're
So
keeping-
pastel, cinnamon, yellow belly pie, 100% het lavender.
Yeah, so we'll probably let her go for 550. Now these other three here,
There are ones that we're keeping.
these are the ones we're keeping, Jared. You mentioned that some of them are looking very speckly at the moment.
Yeah, that one where your hand is.
So let's have a little look at it. You called it Spot.
Yeah.
I think you should call it Spotty, Jared.
She looks like a Dalmatian.
She really does. And I think the other one will start to get more spots as well. But just look at those Dalmatian spots. Let's wear her in and see how she's doing, Jared.
And every shed that she has, she gets more and more. She's 360.
Excellent. And again, she's carrying the same genetics.
Yeah.
So that's
What's
one.
the mum Dalmatian called of 101 Dalmatians?
Perhaps that's one for our viewers, Jared.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Or either that or ask my grandchildren. So there, we've got that one there. And the other two we've got
They haven't got as many spots, but they look similar.
very similar, so we won't get those out. Now, any others we've got here,
There's a
Jared?
yellow belly pied het lav male available.
This one here, and there's two, isn't there?
One we're keeping, one we're selling.
Okay. Is this the one that's available?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to get a boy carrying the yellow belly into the lavender project, which makes everything look really nice.
Down on that side.
So, yeah. Looking quite good, Jared. Good sizable snake. Let's have a little look and see.
Pumpkin pie is what they call
So
it.
it's a pumpkin pied het lavender.
390 grams.
Wow, eating really well, progressing really well. So again, there you go, Jared. I think it's a very solid snake there. I think there's just a little poo in the corner there. Let me just get that out, Jared. See the little poo?
Yeah.
Let me just get that out. Just put it over there.
Right, next one available we've got
Okay, you have a look at that. I'm just
Yes.
going to go and wash my hands.
this one, a pastel leopard het clown het DG, and it's possibly het cryptic.
Okay.
Male. And it's 395 grams.
How big is it doing, Jared?
395.
395, so getting close to 400. And that would be a nice one to have in your projects. Any others, Jared, that we are...
Got a couple bananas.
We've got a couple of these bananas. So if anybody wants to buy a beautiful banana, there's one in there.
And they're boys, and they're pastel banana het G stripes.
Are they? You sure?
That one is.
Yeah, okay, fine. So it's that one there, we've got two
And
of
the
these.
same underneath.
Yeah.
That one's a bit stiff.
There
Looks
we
the
go.
same.
There you go. Now he's getting quite freckly as well. There we go. So beautiful boy.
Pastel bananas, 100% het G stripe, male.
Yeah. Excellent.
Right. I think, are we keeping that? Enchi leopard OD yellow belly het clown? Probably not.
It's a girl, isn't it? So
Are we keeping that?
I think we are, because it's a girl. It's got the OD and yellow belly.
Oh, it's the boy over here we're selling, which is a pastel yellow belly leopard het clown.
Looks pretty, Jared. Let's have a look and see how he's doing. So and we'll look at the weight on it as well, shall we? We'll bring him into the light. I think they look better in the light, Jared. It looks very similar to the girl I've just picked up, which makes sense because that's a yellow belly, pastel, orange dream, and this one is a boy that is het for clown. So
it's got a little skull.
Yeah, it's really nice, Jared. And interesting enough, we actually lost this snake, didn't we, for 3 days or so?
Escaped, yeah.
It escaped, couldn't find it, and eventually we found it while we were cleaning. I couldn't close the drawer, and I thought, what's this stopping the drawer from closing? And it was this little fella that was back on the heat spot, and it survived for several days. So it just goes to show how resilient these snakes are.
And he's back on eating food, and he's looking good and healthy.
He really is. He's really actually had a trip in the wilderness, but I think he's looking pretty solid. So I think he would add a wonderful, wonderful addition to anyone's collection. Really beautiful boy. I mean, if we were to keep him, Jared, can you imagine if we hit a super leopard, super orange dream, super yellow belly, clown, het for pied and het for...
Yeah.
But
we don't need him because we've got a pastel leopard, orange dream, yellow belly, het clown.
We have.
So we've got the same but with one extra gene.
Yeah.
That's why we're letting him go.
Yeah. So he's just got the one het
weight.
clown. Yeah. Should we find out his weight? Yep. Let's have a look. So he's 220, Jared. So that's really good, considering he had a few days away from the tub. But I was just very grateful that we did find him in the end. We looked everywhere, and it's so hard to sometimes find his escapees. But he's doing well.
We've got a male albino, possibly het pied. Really pretty.
Yeah.
Bright boy.
And he could be carrying het pied as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got a very strong lavender look about him. Yeah, he's got quite a strong lavender look to him, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's not a lavender, he's definitely albino, but he's got that look to him.
He is lovely.
Really, really bright.
And also very, very chunky as well.
Yeah.
So this one's available if anybody wants to pick up a beautiful male albino. And eating well. I think he's just going into shed, that's probably why he looks a bit like a lavender. Just starting to go into shed, but you can see how chunky he is and how beautiful patterns. Looks absolutely lovely, Jared. A beautiful animal. Let's weigh him and see what he's coming in at. So 240, Jared.
Nice.
Yeah, 240.
And all the lights over here, so we don't have to move so much.
Yeah. Okay, so there we go. Beautiful animal. So it's got really vibrant colours about him as well, isn't he? Isn't he lovely with that beautiful red eye? So make a wonderful pet. Talking of the market, Jared, I was watching a video yesterday, and the guy that was talking about his market analysis, he said that 65% of your customers will come from the pet trade and 35% will come from the breeders. And I thought that surprised me a little bit. So I think when we're marketing and selling our snakes, I think it's important to bear that in mind, that 2/3 of your clients are likely to be pet owners, and those pet owners can convert to being breeders later. When we were pet owners, weren't we, Jared? You started up as a pet owner and decided to breed. But look, you can see that it wants to be your jewellery, so anyone out there that likes a bit of jewellery, I've got myself a natural bracelet here, and you can see just how pretty he is. And he could be, I don't know whether we've checked the markers, whether he's carrying het pied or not, Jared, but we could have a little look and see whether he's got any ringers on him at all. Can you see whether he's carrying the het pied?
No.
Any markers on him? I think it's hard to find markers on an albino, isn't it?
They're very white.
Yeah. But we know that we've got a lovely boy called Bruce. That's why we're not keeping this guy, who is a het pied. Have a look and see if you can see the markers on him. And he's the barn as
And he's got really yellow highlights on him.
Can you see anything in the way of tracks?
You can see like yellow lines.
See the yellow lines? See, that might be the influence of the pied, you see? And he's got very fluorescent back patterns to him as well, hasn't he? He's doing really well. So I think that'll probably just about do it for today, Jared. So the sun is shining, the weather's improved, and we did get in touch with our friends in Wales. They're okay, and sending some love out there. They are still experiencing floods. There are more wet weather, rain coming our way, so we have to just brace ourselves for the winter weather now. But hope everyone else is doing well, and we shall see you next time. Bye bye for now.